These two tonight are friends of hers.
I got enough cologne on.
Probably too
Paco
much.
Rabanne crawled up and died.
Right.
Oh, easy for you to say. I don't get young ones like before.
Russian boo-boos? You go for some basic foreplay, they'll detail your car.
How's the
Guys, every single thing
know.
about this man feels as if he definitely wears too much cologne. Paco Rabanne, I can see that. Yeah, a lot of it. Unnecessary. I don't understand. I don't get that.
Man.
He didn't have time to put on anything decent. God.
Get the piano, Dolly.
I mean, listen, at the very least, verify.
Was that your back gate?
Bro, are you serious? My
Probably
daughter?
nothing. Come here.
My daughter.
Always saying these creepy moves. Grandma, it's Meadow, remember? Come sit down.
Yes, Meadow. Oh, I can't stay in this house, honey bunch. Not while that fat jabrut is in here.
The thing that she dreaded and feared.
Isn't it interesting how this memory loss is cropped up right after you failed to be killed in the carjacking?
What you trying
You
to
think
say?
it was a carjacking?
Of course not. But I got an idea who was behind it, and enough said.
Oh yeah?
You don't want to go there.
Let's
Maybe you don't
go
wanna
there.
What are you talking about?
Well, let's track it. She said to me that she kept going on and yet again about news stories of mothers throwing their babies out of windows.
Well, why don't we put cards on the table here?
Go ahead.
What do you think? My mother tried to have me whacked because
Yeah.
I put her in a nursing home?
In your worst
Could be.
dreams, a duck flies off with your penis.
Whoa.
Castration.
Hey, my mother never went after my basket.
Not literally. Between others in their circle.
Twisted. That's my mother we're talking about, not up in Attica, stab you in the shower. See, we're through, you and I. We're finished. And you're lucky if I don't break your face in 50,000 pieces.
Ugh. You are spitting it on her mouth. Like. But she's right, though.
Ladies, compliments of the house. Bucati matriciana.
Look who's back.
Artie, you want a pair of hippos to walk out of here?
That's imported pancetta in there. Well, that was a freak occurrence. My produce man, he's the most expensive in the area.
That doesn't mean
The
anything.
insurance really came through.
Yes, it did. Artie, that kind of buzz we should avoid in droves.
More bugs?
Your first time here?
The Della Croces gave me a gift certificate.
It's part of Artie's opening promotion.
You will not believe the food.
That's what I hear. Although they'd have to be doing something pretty special back there to trump you two ladies at the Spice Rack.
You're not eating any of them. Like,
I was over
not
at
a single
Carmela's
thing
the
has
other
been
night,
eaten.
Ro. We had some zabayon that... Thanks again, Ro.
I'm glad he did that. I'm glad.
I'm sure Agent Harris explained that there's something we'd like you to hear.
All nonchalant.
Springsteen box set.
But we do share some cultural ideas.
Oh, yeah?
Religious, culinary, matriarchal.
My cousin Kiki, after he had his lobotomy, he looked exactly like my son.
Livia.
Empty, a shell. Better Kiki had died than go on living like that. That's what his own mother always used to say.
Talk.
Ooh. Now what? You gonna flip the table now, Tony? Oh my God. Now what, Tony?
This is us.
Now what?
How are you? You remember me?
Probably not.
Arthur Bucco.
That's right.
Because, I mean, bro, he didn't flip the table.
Boy.
this time.
Right.
Yeah, you and my Johnny used to play Little League together.
No.
Oh, gee, what's the matter with me? Oh,
I think she's faking it.
well, how are you, Arthur?
Never been better.
She's faking it, guys.
From my restaurant, I don't know if you remember Vesuvio.
Oh, of course I do. That was way back when your dad had it.
Good for you.
You
Yeah,
you
I got
remember
a
it
new
fully
restaurant.
now. Yeah.
Tony. What did he do now?
You don't blame him for setting the fire? Well, you're a bigger man than some. Now we should all be grateful that nobody was incinerated to death.
Oh my God. She's talking way too much.
You think my mother didn't warn me about her on my wedding night?
Please, don't start with that again.
Both your sisters left New Jersey so young you would have thought there were contracts out on them.
I know.
But you were different. You tried to make it work.
Because that was his mother.
2 pricks with 9mm.
The next time I see her, it's gonna be...
You gotta play the concerned daughter-in-law. You gotta stay even-keeled for the sake of the business.
business. And let me tell you something, Tony. Dollars to donuts, this Alzheimer's thing is an act.
Yeah.
It can't be called...
100%. Yeah, that's the vibe. Completely. Like, there's no other... like, there's
Uncle June
nothing
and I, we had
else.
our... When I look at the guys now, all I feel is humiliation.
Guys.
I'll take care of my uncle.
Okay.
And I'll take care of Mikey P. And I'll get some satisfaction. But inside, I'll know.
Like, this is not even like a super, like, funny, laughing matter. It's just horrifying. Guys, right? I'm telling you, horrifying. But, bro, I mean, do you just leave your mother there now?
What the fuck you doing here?
How dare you try to end my life?
Next door.
No shit.
Look
I'm
at
not
this, baby.
Marvin
I come
Gaye.
right up the point here.
That's a wild recoil.
Hey, I didn't talk to you.
Do I have your word that I'm in no physical danger?
Yes, I am humbled that you would take my word. Yes.
What?
Oh, fuck me. Yes, you got my word.
Don't listen. He's not gonna do anything, but he should not have blown up like that in her office, bro. Well, great job, bro. Now they're gonna come anyway.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get some guys here to stay with you until you get on a plane.
I can't just do that, lamb it. I have a life, I have patience.
You tell them August came early this year.
It doesn't work that way. I have patients who are suicidal.
Well, they're not gonna feel any better about their life if you get clipped.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look, I know. I'm sorry, okay?
Guys.
I'm gonna work on this problem with the people that pose a threat to you, and I'll take care of it. And you'll be able to come back.
My God. People are gonna get murdered, aren't they?
Don't worry about those distractions. You keep your eye on the ball.
Distractions.
And I know what you're thinking.
You have no idea what I'm thinking.
You're thinking you're gonna go to the cops, but they're not gonna help you because you can't give them anything. Don't be stupid, even in the short term. Get out of town. You've been a good doctor to me. Thank you.
Well, your worst nightmares have come to fruition? Yeah? When everyone was basically saying, why are you working with this man? Why are you doing these things?
Even your mother treasures the memory of Vesuvio.
You're not going to do it, though.
My mother?
Oh, don't say she's lying, Tone. Because why would
Oh my God.
What'd she tell you, my mother?
guys?
Don't make it worse. Do me the respect of not treating me like an idiot.
This is
Piece of shit.
psychotic, guys. Well, obviously.
When you blew up the restaurant, you made me party to a criminal conspiracy.
I don't
Did you
know
ever stop to think about that?
how a mother would do this.
She told you, my mother, of all people.
She told the truth. Him the truth.
Two Washington investigators gave that five a clean bill of health, Artie.
Your mother.
God bless her.
Right.
It's going senile, Artie. And you saw her.
I loved my new place so much.
Okay, bro, you're in New Jersey
And
with
this
a
ruins
hunting
everything.
rifle in the open. No chance.
I swear to God.
This long?
I didn't touch your place, Artie.
Tell me, you didn't lay a finger on my place.
Okay, listen, bro, friend or no friend, we have to have a conversation after this. Like, if you don't pull this trigger, I need you to understand the concept of the rule of thumb, all right? There's one thing you don't do, is exactly what you're doing right now. Like, you understand I can never trust your existence now, right? Like, there is no way you can walk away from, how about this? For the moment, you can walk away from this, but I'm telling you, there's no way you can walk away from this in the long run. I'm telling you, you're not going to survive the night. You can't. Because now, I believe at any moment you're going to now pull this same thing on me again. How do I trust you? How do I trust the fact that you're alive? How do I do that? The rule of thumb dictates, telling you, if you pull a firearm out on somebody, you're going to use it. There's no walking that back, bro. I don't even care about the conversation. I'm going to say whatever needs to be said, right, for you to think, like to like lull you into a sense of comfort and be like, no, I didn't do any of these things. I'm not sure you're going to make it tonight, but I didn't do any of these things. Let's continue, guys.
I didn't burn down your restaurant. I swear on my mother.
I swear on my mother. Friend, no friend.
Take it easy. So, Uncle June, what do you hear from your lawyer on the big thing?
Hey, I don't know how it goes.
Ma, don't you agree they should not talk business at the table?
Junior's the only
What's
one
going on in your
eating
little corner of the world?
correctly.
Jazz.
By the way,
I don't know,
he's
the
the
State of the
only
Union.
one.
Where? Where are we talking about? Here?
The cuts in this episode are very rough. I want to point that out, guys. Very rough.
You must be strong.
All due respect, Father, you're getting off the subject.
Yeah, right. You really want Tony to, you know, go away.
Okay. I need to tell you something. And I want you should hear from me, not from some on the street.
Oh, the cuts are like this because this is film, guys.
About 4 or 5 months ago, look, this thing of ours, the way it's going, be better if we could admit to each other these are painful, stressful times.
Right.
Well, it can happen.
Okay. He said nothing. Well, how do you end a scene like that?
Dangerous down there.
I like the bar stools.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
You're in a good mood today, Dad.
He finally told people his
And if Chucky calls, you get me on his cell phone. Ho! You hear me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to be done. This is true. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hit him.
Please, please. I can feel it itching me already.
Bro, you... Imagine your last moments in dirty New Jersey water. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that nastiness. Like, what was worse? You being punctured by bullets or having to, you know, be forced to lie in dirty New Jersey water?
Tony Soprano, FBI. Fuck.
Since the early 1980s.
The junior got busted.
According to authorities I've spoken with here,
Cool.
not seized today, although named in...
I wasn't named because the focus of the investigation is some telephone calling card scam that Junior and Larry had going and this Diamante technical stock thing that I wasn't into.
Thank God.
That prick Altieri gave him reams of shit. They got stuff on me. They got stuff on all of us from the surveillance at the Green Grove.
No. Sitting there in the house of God, I realized you can either be a yes person or a no person.
Okay.
Positive ion or a negative ion.
Right.
I'm not quite sure I get what you're saying. It's
Not in this
just
context.
when the source, unfortunately, is a person who rarely has a kind word for anyone. You seem at peace. I am, Father.
He basically
Thank
said
you,
a lot of
Father.
nothing, guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
You prefer Corrado or Junior?
I prefer Mr. Soprano.
The backing of two of the New York families, communicating through their emissary, John Sacramone.
Pride.
We want Johnny sacked. But more than him, we want Mangano and Teresi.
I want to Angie Dickinson. See who gets lucky first.
Who is that? Let me
I want you
see.
to corroborate information that
I'm
we
gonna go ahead
obtained
and-
through informants and wiretap. That you were allowed to profit more or less. But you were not
A
making
retired-
policy, and you were not in the New York.
She's 93 years old. Good, hold on.
Hits, and now you've taken them. Question
Angie
is,
Dickerson.
how long are you gonna keep eating shit?
Eh.
You're 70 years old. How many years you got left?
Meh.
Start that.
No, really. I mean, it's practically a cocktail hour anyway.
Would you rather have a glass of wine?
How about a Lillet? You in the mood?
A little lay. A little
Just
lay.
came to check on you guys. See how you're holding up with these indictments.
We're hanging in.
So we were talking about a few months back. Think any of these recent developments have brought Tony any closer to re-examining his life?
Bro, he would have a permanent ban from my house.
Hard choice.
To be
Told
honest.
her she was not to use my card again.
No, that's mine.
And you use his home entertainment center?
Carmela, the DVD's for you.
Really?
And you use his
Even after
wife.
just last week, I told you I'm not a big Renee Zellweger fan. But I don't even know what to call it. The whiff of sexuality. That never goes anyplace.
With
I had feelings
okay.
for you, Carmela. I admitted it. It's my job to deal with them so I can carry on my pastoral duties.
How does Rosalie April fit into your feelings for me? I really appreciate everything that you've done for me, Father Phil, truly. The religious counseling, the book on Buddhism, the wonderful chats. I am very fond of you.
A married woman being jealous of a
More than
man
fond.
that she's not married to being with another woman.
But
is
I think you
weird.
need to look at yourself. 'Cause I think you have this MO where you manipulate spiritually thirsty women. And I think a lot of it is tied up with food somehow, as well as the sexual tension game.
You read him like it was obvious.
Whoa.
As obvious as it is to everyone else that's just a viewer here, guys. Like, am I supposed to feel something for this scenario? I don't.
Keep her moving. Keep moving.
I tried to do the right thing by you. You're trying to be whacked?
She doesn't understand you.
She's smiling. Look at the look on her face. Look at the look on her face. She's smiling. Come on. Come off me. Come off me. Look at her face. She got a smile
This
on her
is
face.
psychotic.
Right, it's enough.
I just can't imagine. I mean, I'm sure that's a thing, right? But guys, Like 1 + 1 does not equal 2 in this world, guys. Not this one.
Chico Big Brother, come on! Artie, thank Christ.
So, guys, Kiara, her brother and sister are back in the kitchen if you want to say hello. More refugees.
The gas is still working. I've been cooking by candlelight. I can make most anything on the menu except...
Whatever you got is fine.
I don't know about Tony being the boss, guys. I mean,
God, Artie, you saved our friggin'
I think we should try to find someone else to take that
Beautiful,
boss
Artie,
position.
thank
Let's
enjoy.
Someday soon, you're gonna have families of your own. And if you're lucky, you remember the little moments. Like this. That were good.
Okay. Guys, that was the finale. We made it to the second season already? All right. Congrats. I like that. Listen, so I definitely love this show. And I definitely say it every single time we encounter an episode because as the story is progressing, like they're filming everything so well. Like, bro, like it's perfect. This is like the perfect like TV show, right? So here's my thing. I can't imagine a mother like hating their kid that much. And keep in mind, it's all, well, how about this? It feels like it's all due to her being somewhat offended that she raised her son terribly, and the son grows up, sees a psychiatrist, a therapist, right? To kind of make him feel slightly better about his entire, like, existence. Guys, right? Okay. But then she takes this as just a massive, like, disrespect to her. I seriously hope that there's no more of, like, her and Tony being cordial, right? I think this is probably one of those unforgivable things that a parent can do to their kid. Right? This is that. This is no doubt that, guys. But all right, listen, guys, as a first-time viewer of The Sopranos and encountering this first season, I know this is going to be very good. Period. Like, I know it. There's nothing in me that says that, you know what, it's going to be all downhill from here. None of that. I think, if anything, it could probably just get better consistently. I'm definitely glad that the priest is gone. Or hopefully he's gone, right? I'm glad that he's gone. Because I'm not sure that's an appropriate, situation for the household at all. A married household. I can't imagine. That's crazy. But all right, guys, listen. If you guys would like to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. All right? And listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.